Hey guys, and welcome back to Factorissimo with Arumba. How's it going?
Good, good. How you doing, Cjo?
I'm alright. Just back from a convention down in England.
Yeah, you were gone for the weekend. I tried calling you, tried talking to you. You're just missing in
Yeah,
action.
I realised why I wasn't getting any of your Skype messages on my phone.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Skype's not installed on my phone anymore.
Oh yeah, well that'll explain it.
Yeah, that would help. No idea why. Right, anyway, I think one of the first things that we want to do is like try and fix this lag shit that we've got going.
Yeah, how about that? So let's talk about some of the mods we've changed, right? We missed an episode, right? If you're watching this as it comes out, you're probably pissed because there wasn't an episode yesterday.
Yeah, that was kind of my fault.
Actually, no, I don't think so. I think it was my fault.
Okay, it was your fault.
Yeah, I'll take responsibility when I caused the issue. So I was having some hard drive failure, and you know, just a little bit of hard drive failure, nothing major.
Casual.
And yeah, so I was having issues with that. Oh, and also I was getting my internet installed yesterday morning. That's the big reason. Oh hey, so let's talk about some things that have changed. Number one, before I forget, the guy who made the Foreman mod, Shumiko. As soon as we finished our recording session last week, I made a post on his mod portal or on the forums somewhere about, hey, every single time anyone edits a blueprint, it's popping up on every multiplayer. The GUI pops up for everyone.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
he updated that, so no longer will you annoy me, or will I annoy you. So there's that.
Well, with the Foreman mod.
Yeah, I'll find plenty of other ways to annoy you. But so that's better. I have just made a new upgrade planner to get rid of the axe splitters. So
Nice.
I don't know that we even really need very many at all. I'm kind of like, I'm moving back towards not caring as much about this whole priority lane thing. Simply because at the end of the day, if you're not happy with the amount of stuff that's getting made, the issue is usually you just need to smelt more.
Yeah, you need more stuff. The
Just
thing
cram more crap down the belt. It's nice.
The thing that I like about it is visually, I can see right now that we're missing 2 copper lanes.
Yes.
It's like we need 2 more copper lanes. Whereas otherwise it's like there's just a trickle and you're like, oh, we could probably do with some more ore in there. Whereas I know exactly how much we're missing right now.
Yeah. Yep. That's the thing. So basically where I'm at mentally at least is if the devs could make some sort of priority splitter functionality in vanilla and then make it run as smoothly as vanilla, I'd be all for it. But the way I feel, especially running the Factorissimo campaign that we're doing, if there's anything at all that's messing with performance, I don't want it. You know, like the last few weeks we've been down to 30 or 40 FPS, and look at right now, I'm getting 60 on the dot because we dumped a couple mods. Number one, got rid of a mod called manual inventory sort, which surprisingly was draining performance even if you never used it at all.
Yeah.
So that's just gone. The only thing I was even using it for was the ability to sort chests. I like being able to say, hey, this chest has like items all over the place. Let's group them by category and then organize them top left to bottom right.
Yeah.
It was useful.
I mean, the main one that we've got just now is that's causing us issues is Factorissimo, but we can't really get rid of that.
Yeah.
And then
And
it's
we're also-
hack splitters.
Yeah, and we're also not going to stop doing the recursion thing because, at least in my opinion, that is the exact
That is
purpose of
Factorissimo. Yeah.
So I'm going to keep doing recursion, and that's that.
I'm slowly getting rid of hacked splitters manually while I'm
Why
waiting
would
on
you
you
do that?
doing your fucking upgrade planner.
Why don't you just make your own upgrade planner? It's really convenient and easy and fast. And you can do it, instead of using robots, you can just click drag to change them all yourself.
Oh god, that really chugged.
What was there?
Just dropping in the upgrade planner, like selecting upgrade planner.
Oh. Wonder if that's because we both have it open or something.
Sure. It's alright now.
So like for example, if you press F4 and the third one down from the top is showtime use percent. There's a lot of stuff on the screen there, but this script update that you want to see. We're getting script updated about 4.6, and 3 of that's coming from Factorissimo, and about 1 is coming from hacked splitters. And basically, I don't know exactly what that number means. All I know is that the higher it is, the worse. So you want that time use percent. It's like the amount of time used to by the game to process each tick or something. So the bigger the number, the more time it's taking to actually chunk through what it has to do, and that's bad. Okay, so I got to finish my train of thought. What we actually also upgraded. Okay, we added a new mod called Longer Belt Redux.
Okay.
Stejo, have you ever heard of that or seen it?
Is that the one that was on the subreddit that people were showing, like, this is the best way to have longer underground belts?
Yeah. I mean, come take a look right here. I'm standing right next to you. This is what it does.
Hello. Oh, yeah.
Yellow
It does
belt,
the double
red belt.
length on the better belts.
It just goes 1 extra tile for red, and I think 2 extra tiles for blue, and it just makes it so that if you do this 4-column bus setup like we always seem to end up doing, that you can hop under 2 at a time instead of almost 2 at a time or almost 3 at a time. So that's just a little ease of use mod that I like.
Well, one extra from Bob's, or 2 extra from Bob's.
Right,
Not
right,
from vanilla.
right, because vanilla doesn't even let him go any further at all. And actually, I asked Clonan about that, and he said that the only real reason why vanilla, red and blue belt doesn't go farther is because a long time ago, in the previous versions of the Factorio, underground belt was like a big performance hog. Like, it was causing issues. And so they made them so that they could only be a certain length so that they didn't cause as much performance problems. But now that the belt code has been made better, he said that they would possibly look into making the underbelt get longer. Maybe have a technology that can do it or something. Yeah. Again, everything that you hear me say, like, hey, the dev said this, it may or may not happen. It may or may not be complete bullshit. Just, you know, don't take it as gospel or anything.
Yeah, Clonan may or may not have been drunk when he said this.
Yeah, it also may or may not have been 3 a.m. his time. It's usually when I actually get to talk to him. But I love it. I'm kind of getting to talk to some of these Factorio devs almost as much as I used to talk to Wiz. So that's my new thing right now. Anyway, I got some more lists to go through, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I was bugging Clonan about the upgrade planner. Heard a little hiccup there. Was that you just like making noise, or what was that?
No, that was me laughing at you bugging Clonan about stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, you know what happens. So I was bugging him about something. I wanted to have him make the upgrade planner somehow have functionality where whenever you put down a roboport, it would just auto deconstruct trees and rocks within robo construction range. Mm-hmm. And he said no. He said no, that's outside the scope of the mod. However, in about a minute and a half, he made a new mod called Robot Cleanup.
Okay.
That's a standalone that does exactly what I said. So every time you place a roboport, it will automatically issue a deconstruction command to all trees and rocks within range of that roboport.
Oh, okay.
So
why would you say upgrade planner for that though?
I just thought that he was the most likely candidate to do what I wanted. I
want something done, Clonan.
Yeah, I was like, who could I bug to try to get this thing? And I was like, ooh, Clonan made upgrade planner. That's kind of similar. He could probably figure it out. And so I just started bugging him. Oh. And it
You're such a douche.
What can I say? There's certain, like, I don't know. The 2 mods that I've done, they're basic compared to what some of these other guys can make.
Yeah.
It just blows my mind what people have done in Factorio modding. So anyway, that's a thing. It bugs me when there's underground belt for no reason. Why are there underground belt here?
That's probably something's been removed.
Yeah, must be, but it's weird.
Hatch splitters are down to 0.4 now, as opposed to 1.5 seconds, 1.5 milliseconds.
Where are you working? I want to make sure we're not duplicating too much.
I'm going through to all of the mines, all of the train stations.
Okay, I'm working on Factorio factory buildings on the bus right now, and then I'm gonna go up and down each bus column.
Oh, power poles that aren't powering anything are now auto deconstructed.
By what?
Auto deconstruct.
I had no idea.
Like
I saw that before, but
yeah, they're now set to be auto deconstructed.
Cool.
That's cool.
Good. That's good, right? There's no Oh, so right. If you have like a mining outpost, no longer you just have the power pole grid. You'll have all of it get taken apart. Cool. I really like that. Is that only in reference to mining, or like if I put a power pole somewhere and it's not constructed anything? Yeah, no, it's got to be related to mining only. I like it.
I'm not sure because there was, unless it's just like if they're not connected. No, because I just placed that and it wasn't connected to any network.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a cooldown on it.
it's probably it checks within range. It sounds like a pretty good update. I like it a lot.
Yeah. There was a power pole that wasn't doing anything that was marked for deconstruction. So that was good. It's a good thing.
Yeah. We're not going to complain about things like that. That is for sure. Oh, it's so nice to be able to clean up underground belt and have far fewer to span this bus. This is a very small bus compared to like a Bob's Mods bus or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, going down my list. So yeah, robot cleanup. I like it. It's great. Upgrade planner was also updated, by the way, which is really good. Upgrade planner. How many times has this happened to you, Stejo? I know it's happened to me a ton. Where you're going through your base and you're trying to upgrade from like yellow to red or red to blue, and 20 or 30 minutes or even 2 hours later, you realize, hey, science stopped or robot construction stopped, and you go and you figure out the cause, and it's one of those damn underground belts is not up. So you got a red going into a yellow or something, and it just doesn't go anywhere. Well, he upgraded his mod now. By the way, I just want to make sure everyone understands that Clonin is the guy who made this mod, but he's also one of like the primary Factorio developers. I think is it
Community
Clonin?
manager, Clonin.
Was it Clonin or was it the other guy that was like the founder?
Coverx is the founder, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Clonin's the community manager, but he does some development. And then Twinson's the server manager. Like, he does all the net code and stuff like that.
So they're both super cool hotshots. That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah. Super cool.
Right. So anyway, what was I saying?
Stuff.
So now it upgrades belts in pairs is the point. So if you upgrade planner, even if it's not within the selection box, if you try to upgrade planner a belt, I'll actually demonstrate it real quick. You can like box select upgrade planner, and if you don't select both sides of the underground belt, it will automatically upgrade both. Of course, I should probably set.
That's really good.
Should probably set upgrade planner to actually, do those upgrades for me. Also, I had some issues where it was the game was crashing because in my solo campaign I removed hack splitters, and hack splitters were something I had configured in the upgrade planner, and so he put in a correction there so that now if you downgrade your mod pack or something and there are entities that don't exist, it will just automatically remove them and not crash the game. So that's nice.
Yeah. That is nice.
Right. So here's the upgrade planner, and the top one will just go boop, and they both go. Which is really, really awesome. No more of that problem. He said it even had happened to him. Where he'll accidentally muck up his factory.
What I'm doing right now is the only reason that you would ever want a roundabout on your train station, on your train system.
Okay.
But that's basically what I'm doing, is I'm going around with FARL to all the different stops to get rid of the hacked splitters. But sometimes it has to go a very circuitous route because of the way that the train system's set up.
Now I've gotten myself distracted with upgrading underground belts instead of upgrading hack splitters. Darn it.
You're idiots, man.
We seem to be lacking in whatever this is supposed to be, and it looks like it's processing units. Are we okay on oil right now? I think we might have an oil shortage.
Yeah, I think okay on oil is a bit of an understatement there, mate.
Well, then we don't have enough processing or something. Something's wrong with oil, I think. Nope, there's 9.6 petroleum. Where the hell are all the processing units? I'm gonna go work on that next. No, I'm not. I'm gonna finish hack splitters. No, I'm not. I'm gonna finish these underground belts. Then I'm gonna go work on it. God, this bus looks so much cleaner with fewer underground belts. And it gives you so much more room to work with for branching off of the bus.
Yeah. What is belt?
Okay. We removed the Bob Tech Save mod. I can't believe I'm 15 minutes in. I'm still talking about what we changed. We got rid of Bob's Tech Save. We didn't strictly need to, because Bob actually pushed an update to Bob Tech Save, which disables it, which is kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that. He set it up so that Bob Tech Save requires you to be on version 0.14.1. But if you go greater than 0.14.7, it will disable it by default.
Ah,
So
that's cool.
We didn't need to disable it, but the reason we did is because there's no point in having a mod active at all, I think, if it isn't doing anything.
Oh yeah, it's totally pointless.
But they added the research saving to vanilla, so there's no purpose to that mod anymore.
Yeah.
Which is good. Lastly we removed EVO GUI because it hasn't really been a performance hog for us in this campaign because it's just Siege on me, but it was causing a lot of lag and a lot of script updates in my multiplayer stream I did the other day with like 30 people. So if it causes issue with 30 people, there's a small amount of issue with 2 people, and why even have it? So that's gone too.
Yeah, it's not a massive deal to be fair.
Yeah. And then lastly then, the very last thing that we need to talk about, apparently in this episode, because we're almost done with our 20 minutes, believe it or not, is we were supposed to ask the devs for some sort of mod managing / launching without all mods in the folder on by default. So there was a guy on the subreddit who had posted something called My Mod Manager, which is like, it's like a Skyrim-esque mod boot pack thing where you could launch that first and then do a configuration where you say, I want this mod, this mod, this mod, and then click launch Factorio, and it will launch Factorio with those mods. And that's kind of cool, but I would kind of like it if the Factorio devs could make something like that, because every single week, almost every damn episode, we get somebody saying, hey, when are you guys going to update your mod pack? The problem is, we just spent 15 minutes talking about changes we made to the mod pack. We update the mod pack pretty much every time we sit down. And what would be is if we could just like say, okay, here's our mod pack. We could host it on the mod portal, and then anytime someone wants to subscribe to it, they could just subscribe to the pack itself and then launch that pack.
Whenever it gets updated, they get updated.
Yeah, like a mod pack manager or a. And then the other thing was like I have 6 Factorio installs I think for different mod packs that I use. It'd be so much better if you could say, you know, launch like a, you know how Crusader Kings 2 and EU4 do their thing, where they'll have like a GUI that pops up before you actually run the program. That's what we need.
Yeah.
It needs to be something where you click the button, you get a GUI, and you say, I want to run this mod pack, play. And then heck, they could even do like a continue from last save button. They could just totally pirate that stuff from Paradox. It'd be awesome.
But still,
anyway, they could. Looks like a lot of these splitters toward the end are not hack splitters. Had we already started to use different ones?
I'm thinking that I might write a program to do exactly what we were just talking about.
You know how? That's impressive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hack splitter's down to 0.28 now. I wonder how many entities there are. Is there a way to find out?
I don't know. I would like to see that. That'd be good. It's like, where are all the hack splitters?
Yeah. Believe it or not, I had actually asked oh, he's gonna get mad if I keep talking about all the things I've asked him to do. This morning before we started recording, I bugged Clonin. I was like, hey, Clonin.
You bugged Clonin?
Yeah.
Never.
I was like, hey, Clonin, you know stuff about Factorio. How would I do a console command to convert all hack splitters on a map in an existing save to regular splitters? And he actually tried writing a quick code for me, and but it didn't work. So then he suggests using the upgrade planner, which is a pretty smart solution as well. He's a smart guy. Hopefully I don't wear out my welcome and annoy the crap out of him. We'll see.
We'll see when he removes you from Skype.
That's what actually probably happened, is that the reason why Wiz stopped working on E4 is because of me, actually. It's not that he wanted to work on a new game or anything. He just was tired of me, and so he went to work on Stellaris to get away from me. That's probably what happened.
I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah, neither would I. Honestly. So anyway, I'm happy. The game's running a lot better now. We're back up to 60 FPS, and once we get these hack splitters squared away, I found another building with some in it. I want to start working on some of these beacons. Oh, right, I should probably change back to the other thing.
Oh, did you see the thing on the subreddit about trains?
Yeah, right now trains are faster with a cargo wagon at the front.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. The Factorio devs immediately commented though that was
whoops. Yeah.
That was a whoops. They're gonna change that. I guess they had some issues with there's like an air resistance value on trains and cargo wagons, and they flipped it or something, and that's why if you put a cargo wagon at the front, the entire train itself has less air resistance, so it can go faster.
That's ridiculous.
It's hilarious if you think about it. Oh, and then actually, yeah, since we're almost at the end, I got one last thing that we updated. And that is that I did go into the config settings for Factorissimo and upgrade the power throughput to 500 megawatts.
Oh yes, so we can now do recursion properly.
Yeah, it's right in the config, so I don't feel like we're hacking the thing at all. You know, it's.
To be honest, like why it's so low is ridiculous, because the entire point of Factorio, or the interesting thing about Factorissimo, is the recursion. Whereas if you just use it as a way to make your factory footprint smaller, it's just silly. Like, there's no point.
Yeah, I mean, just build bigger. Unless you're really terrified of biters or something, I don't know.
Are people terrified of biters?
I guess some are. Apparently behemoth biters are a big deal. I wouldn't know, because I don't like biters and don't play with biters, but...
Oh, the behemoths are a pain in the ass. I will,
yeah,
totally
I've
agree with
seen, like, once you get to, like, 99%, you end up with, the behemoth spawns, and those guys apparently take, like, 3 layers of turrets just to pull off.
Yeah, they don't fuck around.
Yeah. Oh, good for them.
Good for them. You're doing well, sir.
Yeah.
Right, but
Well, anyway,
unfortunately...
that was our whole episode, wasn't it? Just talking about upgrades and mods and stuff like that, so...
changing some stuff around. But yeah, as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steve, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
We'll see you soon.